What's going on YouTube? As you guys know, my pass is opening very soon, so I wanted to push my crystal tech and my honor a little bit before the pass opens. So what we're going to do is we're going to 5 march barbs, and as an experiment we're going to see how many rewards we get. So we'll be 5 marching for 20 minutes. This is the minutes of speed ups we have. As you guys know, we get training, healing, and universal speed ups from barbs, so we'll be looking at the increase in that. For the resources, it's really hard to tell, but we're going to be averaging a single barb is going to be equal to 150,000 resources. So, and then we just add up all the barbs we do. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, I'll kind of be yapping to you guys while I'm doing this because, hey, no one just wants to watch a barbing montage for 20 minutes. But basically, there's a couple of reasons why I'm doing this. First and foremost, there's a reward at 20,000 honor that gives me a conversion stone that I'll be able to use to swap an armament for my pincer set, and I really need that. So I don't think I'll be able to get to that much honor from chaining, and also my game is so loud, I'm going to turn that down. I can't even hear myself think. Anyways, I don't think I'll be able to get to that by chaining because I only have 2 chaining marches and I don't have that much free time to chain. So we're going to be wasting a little bit of AP today. Which, who doesn't love wasting AP? Oh my god, look at it burn. Max that out. We're also going to be doing a quick barb quest. I saw this defeat 250 barbs. We're going to accept that, and we'll get that done as well. And I also think it'd be a cool experience because, hey, people don't really understand how good Seals of Conquest barbs. I recently got a comment on my video that's saying Marauders are just better. Guys, you just won't. You have to see it to believe it, I guess. Wait, I just got 10 barbs from defeating 1 barb. Wait, do these level 40 barbs count as 2 barbs per? Let me see. If this goes up to 20, that means each of these counts as 2 barbs per barb, which is really weird. Also, I don't have the best barb chaining marches set up, as you guys could probably tell. Some of my marches are already dying, and they do count as 2 barbs. Okay. If a march dies, it dies. No need to think too much about it, you know. Anyways, I'm really excited for this 1v3 KVK. As you guys know, I do love doing 1v3s. My KVK 1, I did a 1v3 and it was so much fun, so I'm super hyped to do another 1v3. And we won't open these reports just yet. We're gonna wait till after. Wait, how do I have 10 reports per barb? Wait, I'm a little bit confused on how the barb reports work. Why do I have so many reports? Oh no, that was 6. I killed 6 barbs. Okay, I understand now. So I was killing some barbs before I accepted the quest. Boom, easy. This will also help me push my crystals a little bit, which I do need to push my crystal tech a little bit because I'm trying to get up to Call to Arms 2, which will give me an extra troop expansion and maybe even to get some healing resource cost reduction. But I'm not going to be running full T5 marches, so that's not the most important. As you guys know, T4 is a lot cheaper to run than T5. Now, I did post a video about that. A lot of the comments were saying that I was out of touch because I'm in the early game. But I actually might be out of touch, but not because I'm in the early game, but because my alliance gets so many gold chests that speed ups are never an issue. So in my head, I'm just thinking, yeah, of course I run out of resources before speed ups because I don't buy resources and I get a lot of speed for free. So that's why my opinion on the T5 versus T4 might be slightly different. Now, I guess not everyone will have the same experience that I have. A lot of people are going to be running out of speed ups before resources. I guess majority of people, because if you just buy resources, of course you're not going to run out of resources. I think maybe like majority of the population of this game just ends up buying resources, especially in the later KVKs. I think it's very rare for someone to have a lot of farms and still like not run out of resources, you know. Everyone's gonna run out of resources. Also, I kind of want my a low heart to tank this. I couldn't get it. So the reason why my marches are dying is because I have a mixture of cav and infantry marches because I don't have enough cav to run full cav marches. But hey, it's not a huge deal. What I'm going to do is just stop the low health ones. But yeah, as you can see, I've already gained like 10,000 crystals within like, what is that, 4 minutes? The pace is absolutely insane, guys. But we've also burnt through, what, a couple thousand AP already. You do burn through AP extremely fast doing this. Alright, since my march is getting slightly low, I'm going to make sure I'm tanking with my T5 Lohar. Or the T5 Aethelfled. Either works. I want her to hit first, so I don't have to refresh my marches. Because that's actually kind of miserable that my marches are dying so fast. But, hey. I don't have barb marches set up. I don't have the right gear. I can't wait till I get later in the game and I can have multiple gear sets for my marches. Because it is kind of miserable not having 5 gear sets. At least, like, maybe I even make just blue or green gear sets. I don't know if that's a waste of materials, but... Because it's not going to improve my combat experience at all, but it would definitely improve my PvE experience versus these barbs. Because even when I'm chaining, I got mentions from the chat asking why I don't have any more chaining marches, and I don't have gear for it. That's the simple question. I just don't have gear for that. And if I wanted to make gear for that, I would lose out on my other gear sets. So it's like a trade-off. I either improve my main gear sets for combat, or improve my PvE sets to have multiple gear sets. It's a trade-off. I don't know which one's better, to be honest. That's probably like an age-old question in the game, whether you make multiple gear sets or improve one. I see how both work, I guess, but obviously there's gonna be people that like one more better than the other. Personally, for me, I'm a 1 gear set kind of person. I think, at least in the early game, KVK 1, 2, maybe even 3, just work on 1 gear set, especially if you're low spender free to play. I think you'll have a much more fun experience, less resources, you'll trade better, and you'll probably even get more KP because your resources and speed ups, which you probably wouldn't have a lot of, are getting used towards your best march. So let's say in KVK 1 you ran 3 marches, you ran out of speed ups and resources. In KVK 1 through 3, if you ran 1 march, you probably would still have speed and resources to run that 1 march, which is what I did in KVK 1. If you guys watched I played Rise of Kingdoms for 365 days, I had screenshots of my gear back then. Yeah, I literally had 1 gear sets. Now, I was also very, very new to the game back then as well, and I didn't really know what was the best stuff. And I still don't technically know what the best stuff is. I'm pretty new. But I think I watch a lot of content creators that give good advice, like Billet, Wardaddy Chadsky, and they give really good advice on the best stuff in the game now, including gear, armaments, and so on and so forth. I think Billet has the best advice for gear, and then I followed Wardaddy Chadsky's armament guide for the best inscriptions. Now, obviously, I don't have a lot of armaments, so I can't pick and choose which ones I get, but I can pick and choose to some degree. So how much honor have we gained? We are up 1,000 almost. Okay, this is so worth. This is so worth. We're up 1,000 honor almost. There's no way I would have been able to do this in time. I'm just too busy to chain all day, and this just saves so much time. And I'm not even spending. I spent a little bit. Okay, I spent a lot of AP in the past like 10 minutes. I've been yapping, but it's not that bad, you know. It's not that bad. Feel like it's been kind of worth, and especially with the Season of Conquest barbs. We'll look at the rewards and the increase in stuff, but hey, that'll be all in post-production, by the way. I won't be actually saying the words outside my mouth. So what I mean by that is, like, I don't remember what speed ups I started at, but since I showed in the video, I'll be able to calculate in the post-production. So, hey, you'll be able to see results at the end. And this is just what? We're gonna be fire marching for like 20 minutes, and we'll see how much we've gained. That's gonna be kind of crazy. Also, I'm curious how this stacks up against normal barbs. As you guys know, these Season of Conquest barbs are way higher level. Normal barbs go to what? In KVK go to level 40 maybe? I can't remember, honestly. It hasn't even been that long. The thing is, I just don't barb. And what I mean by that is I just don't spend my AP barbing in KVKs. I'm either spending on Marauders in KVK 1 and 2, or not spending it at all, which I did in KVK 3. I didn't spend on anything. Now, actually, a question I do have is, what do you guys think my next march should be? I have a couple options in mind. I have actually 3 options now. First option, obviously QSH, but that would take a long time, and he might not even be meta by the time I complete that march. That would take at least like 4 or 5 months to complete that march. Very, very long time. Maybe even 6 months. Maybe even longer than 6 months. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have any I don't have any archer gear. I don't have any archer armaments. I don't have either of the commanders maxed. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is Philip. And Philip would actually be an amazing option. I think he'll be able to be used in March immediately. I'll be able to run BQ Philip and I'll run Luce Alex, because I still have Alex. That would be immediately be able to get used. Second thing is that down the line I can use him in other marches if I end up replacing him in my BQ Philip or Luce Alex march. So I think he's a great pick. The third option is the newest CAD release that's going to be coming out in, I don't even know when it's going to come out. I guess it comes out whenever the next Zenith comes out. Something like that. Not the next Zenith, because the next one's leadership, but you know, the next CAV Zenith. So what would that be? January? February? March? Around March maybe? I don't know exact dates. I'm just trying to think of when BQ or R3 came out. But yeah, the next CAV release, it's going to be combo. I started working on a Delta formation actually, believe it or not. I have a Delta formation somewhat getting cooked. And obviously it's only been like a couple days, so the armaments would not be that good. But we have that in the works, and we also could start swapping over the wedge formation into the combo. And as you guys know, my CAV wedge is actually decent. It's got a lot of good stuff in there, and it will only get better over time. Right now, I think it looks like 1 gold armament and 2 blues. Now, obviously, the 2 blues haven't actually been set yet. One of them hasn't been rerolled for CAV. The second one hasn't been swapped over to wedge. That's not done yet, but man. Also, what is this? What is this thing I've heard about Joan Phillip? Is Joan Phillip actually good? I've heard a lot of people talking about it. I didn't watch the Chatsky video yet. I've been actually very, very busy. And I do need to watch that video. Because, hey, that's a potential merch of mine. Potentially you can run Joan Phillip. I don't know how good it would be. But, obviously if a lot of people are saying that it looks pretty good, then it can't be bad, right? Like at least one person would have said it looks bad, but no one has. Also, I feel kind of terrible going for these barbs, because that's a pretty good chain there. So maybe we just head to the right over here. Oh, this guy's barbing. What is happening here? Why does he have a super slow Arthur? Oh, this is a farm alliance. I didn't know there's a farm alliance in our coalition. I'm guessing that would change once we start fighting. I feel like all our alliances in our coalition at least should be combat, because we have the main alliance, you know? But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I am crazy. I just did not expect to see whatever that was. Oh, another. I'm guessing they're trying to kill barbs with their farm account, which is actually very impressive. I don't do that on my farms. Actually, fun fact, I haven't logged onto my farms in, I don't even know, 5 days. I'm taking a break. I farmed so hard for a long time. I need a little bit of break. Say a little reset, a little mental reset. I'll probably start farming again after this zone. Also, that's the alliance mobilization quiz. Why did I say quiz? Quest. That's the quest done. That puts me at, how many quests? 707. So we have 3 more quests to do, minimum, maybe 4. And our minimum is 1,600 points. So we have 3 quests to get 100 points per quest, basically. Now, obviously, I'm not going to pick the cop-out quests. Okay, that barb quest was kind of a cop-out quest, but maybe we can help them out. Kill this barb. We're killing barbs anyways. Might as well, you know? I'm not gonna help him kill every single barb, just these 2. And how much honor is that put me at? Yo, we're getting dangerously close to his honor. So I think we finish his honor off, and maybe we'll end the video with the we'll swap the thing over for a pincer set. I'm not gonna wait for this guy. If he gets the barb, he gets the barb, but he has siege in his march. I'm not waiting for this guy. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It is what it is. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Okay, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done with our goal, which was to push 28,000 honor. I think after we get 20,000 honor, we definitely take a chill pill and stop. But yeah, we're kind of just burning through AP right now, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Look at our crystals too. We can definitely push our attack a little bit. And we've killed so many barbs. This is actually going to be fun to see the difference. Hey, bro, you might miss these 2 barbs here. Unfortunate, you've missed one, but it's, hey, maybe we can get this one. Okay, we're around 230 honor off our goal, which is pretty good, pretty good. I'm curious to see the speed up change. I've never really 5-marched these barbs yet. This will be the first time doing it. I think... Ooh, do I have any predictions? Maybe like a day of speed ups? I mean, we 5-marched for what? Like 20 minutes? Maybe less? So it can't be that insane, but... Hey, I expect it to be pretty good. Around 200 honor away. Now my goal is I want to get it. So, hey, lucky for this guy, my T5 infantry are pretty slow, so he's actually getting these barbs. But yeah, each barb gives what? Like 10, 15 honor? I guess we'll see. We're 826 now. 826, and we go up to 826 to 876. So yeah, 50 or 10 honor per barb. Maybe these little 45s give slightly more. I'm not too sure. But that means we had to kill probably about 3-4 more barbs, and then we're done. 3 more barbs? 2 more barbs? Okay, 2 more barbs and we're done. 2 more barbs and we're done. One more barb. Let's go, guys. Okay. So that'd be 20,000 honor, and I'll show you why I want 20,000 honor. I did explain it, but I didn't really show it. I'll show you why I want it, and this will be huge for our account. And I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed with this video. Why did you need 5 more? You did not need to do that. Oh, that's our gem count that we gained. I won't claim that. A little bit of a spoiler. Boom. This will give me 2 conversion stones. And that's what I need. Not bad. So, from 5 marching for 20 minutes, we got around 550 gems. And I'll put on screen the calculations from the training, healing, and speed ups gained. I don't remember where we started at, of course, but I'll be able to do the math. And we gained around 28 million resources. And as you can see, a lot of materials. I'm not going to go through every single barb report. Yeah, but those are the barb reports. Pretty happy with it. 28 million resources. Now let's swap our armaments. Of course, it is this fearsome triple stat that we have here. It's not the best armament in the world, but it is pretty good stats. 2% of everything. It'll push me to 10% all stats, and we'll get a fearsome, which is 1% all damage. So it's not bad. We'll swap that right now, and we'll get that to pincer, and we'll update the pincer set right now live for you guys. Replace, and boom. This is the stats. Now we actually don't have 10% attack. What's the slacker here? Hey, mainly these 2. But these are not bad at all, and we have 5 inscriptions, so I'm pretty happy with that. Anyways, that's our updated pincer set, and this is our match we'll be fighting with. If this video is posted by then, go check and see if I'm still live fighting. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!